So now let's go through number 3, my friends. Let's see. A quadrilateral has one line of symmetry. The diagonals cross at right angles. What is the name of the quadrilateral? So you say to me, do we know this? Yes, we should know it, because in the topic of geometry, you learn about the quadrilaterals and you need to know their lines of symmetry. So let's do them. The first one is going to be square, okay? And square is going to be a quadrilateral where all 4 sides are going to be equal. Can you see this? So the first one is going to be a square. And in a square, you should know that it has 4 lines of symmetry still. Basically, a square will be the only one that we have these 4 lines of symmetry, okay? So the first one is going to be this one. Then the other one will be this one. Then only the square can you have this one and this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So for square, it has 4 lines of symmetry. Remember, a line of symmetry is a line that can divide your shape exactly into half, and when you fold, the 2 parts sit on each other nicely. For rectangle, it only has 2 lines of symmetry. For rectangle, we show it like this. These 2 sides are equal, then these 2 sides with double lines are equal. And the lines of symmetry are only this one and this one. So as a rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry, right? Okay? Then after rectangle, we talk about a rhombus. So a rhombus is going to be like a kite, but now all sides will be equal, right? So these sides, all 4 of them are equal. And this one will have 2 lines of symmetry. One will be this one, then the other one will be this one. Remember, the 2 parts should sit exactly on each other. So a rhombus has 2 lines of symmetry. It's a kite that has all 4 sides being equal. Now, a kite is going to have 2 sides being equal, then the other 2 being equal to each other. So these 2 are equal, and these 2 are equal. Okay? Now, how many lines of symmetry does a kite have? Only one, which is this one. This is the only line of symmetry. So a kite has 1 line of symmetry. Only 1 line of symmetry, right? Now, what else do we have? We have a trapezium. And there is a trapezium called an isosceles trapezium. Remember, a trapezium is just a shape where these 2 sides should be parallel to each other. Okay, and no other. So only 2 sides are parallel. We don't really care about the shape. It could be like this. This is a trapezium. But this one and this side are not equal, so it's not an isosceles. For something to be an isosceles trapezium, it's going to be like this. Then these 2 sides will be equal. That's what makes it an isosceles trapezium. And this one is going to have exactly 1 line of symmetry. So a trapezium like this will have what? 1 line of symmetry. And that is the line of symmetry for you to have it. And that line will be like this. So this type is an isosceles trapezium. It has 1 line of symmetry only when it's an isosceles trapezium. Then the last one is going to be a parallelogram, which is like this. Okay, like this. And a parallelogram is just a slanted rectangle. So these 2 are equal, then these 2 are equal. How many lines of symmetry does a parallelogram have? That's the question you must ask me. If this one, parallelogram, will have 0 lines of symmetry. 0, 0, 0. There is no line of symmetry in a parallelogram. So we can see already, square has 4 lines of symmetry. Rectangle, 2 lines. Kite, no, rhombus. Okay, this is a rhombus. Rhombus will have 2 lines. Kite, only 1 line. And the trapezium, only 1 line. Remember, what makes this a trapezium is these 2 sides are parallel to each other. And this one will be a special trapezium called an isosceles, where these 2 sides are equal. It will have 1 line of symmetry, and then a trapezium will have 0. So here they said it has 1 line of symmetry. So it can either be a kite or an isosceles triangle. But they said that diagonals cross at right angles. So the diagonals like this can only be a kite, okay? If you are to put the diagonals of a kite, here they are crossing at right angles. These are the diagonals, okay? For this one, they wouldn't. So it's like if I would put this line and this one, they wouldn't cross at right angles. So that means this is going to be a kite. It can only be a kite. Don't forget, okay? Do not forget. Rectangle and rhombus all start with R. They have 2 lines of symmetry. Rectangle and rhombus have 2 lines of symmetry, okay? Then kite and trapezium have 1. Then parallelogram 0. Square will have 4. Everyone will remember that. So kite and trapezium and isosceles trapezium have 1 line of symmetry each. So here, that is going to be what you needed to know. You can erase the rest, and then you can say that this one was just a kite. Then we are going to go on to the next thing, and let's enjoy. So this is going to be the end for this one, this number 3. Now we do number 4 in a separate video. Goodbye for now.